Hey guys, welcome back to Sassy Jones TV. I have a fun one for you today. So we're going to talk about how I keep my things organized. When I'm on live stream, I get a lot of comments that, oh my goodness, your things are just so precise and so organized. Girl, it's because I'm for real neurodivergent. And if I don't stay organized, if I do not put things back where they come from, it's everywhere, right? So if you're anything like me, or if you just love to organize, I'm gonna give you my tips on how I keep my 3-story closet organized. Okay, so the first thing is to group together by silhouette or style to the best of your ability. Definitely, organization is not about perfection. It's more so about progression, just to try to make your life as easy as possible. So what I've done for me is I have grouped all of my low heel styles together so that I know if I want to rock, I don't know, a sundress, right? And I want to be super comfy, I know where I'm going. And then when I get there, I feel abundant because I have all of the options grouped together and they're here to support me, right? And so I keep all of them together like this. Girl, this is an exception. I didn't always have a 3-story closet. Okay. I've been practicing this even with my little teeny tiny closet to the mid-sized closet to the 3-story closet. So these are practical tips that you can use no matter what you working with, okay? Let me just also say that. All right, so this is where I keep the sneakers because I know if I'm coming down here, if I got an outfit to call for sneakers, I know exactly where to go instead of maybe looking on this edge of the closet or this edge of the closet or up here for the closet, wherever it is, right? They're all together. Now, one thing that I also love to do is hang my handbags on hangers, okay? So especially like your crossbodies, put them all up. They are amazing on hangers, and then you can actually see what you have. If you have space in your closet, they're really nice to hang up in the closet. But also, don't forget about those cute little rolling racks at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. I saw a clear one the other day. If you have the space for it, they are so cute displayed. So try that to, just like spruce it up so that your handbags actually become art. Now, speaking of hanging things up, girl, these hangers and inserts, lifesavers. All right, you can get these off of Amazon very easily, but this is what I use, these little inserts here. This is what I use to keep the shape of the boot all year round. Just because when it's summertime and you're not using your boot and you just sit them down, sometimes they lean over, but these boot formers are very good to keep the shape. I also like to hang them up. I will use the floor, once I have an overage of boots, but hanging them up for me, it just feels so department store-ish. So no matter what it is that you're working with in terms of your closet space, I think if you have the space for it, hanging them up in a really cute way is just adorable. Okay, so now we're on my second level of the closet, and this is where I spend most of my time. The basement level I use as storage, like things that I'm not accessing every single day or I'm interacting with every single day. But the second level is my accessories, my jewelry, and I definitely interact with these every single day. So I'm gonna show you how I sort of keep it all together. All right, so my first thing is fixtures. So if you are a jewelry lover like me, one thing that I found that is incredibly helpful is the necklace stands. Also T-bars, okay? So if you have a lot of necklaces, these things, they sell these at Michael's. Girl, you can hang row after row after row. They don't get tangled, they stand, but also they're on display. The beautiful thing about having the things on display, however you'd like to do it, is that you don't forget about it. When they're hidden, when they're in a drawer, if they're not on top of your dresser or wherever, or on the bathroom counter, do you notice how you tend to recycle the same things over and over every day? But if you display them and you can kind of see what you have, then it makes it a little bit better, right? And so I'll show you guys another way that I display my things as well. So trays, okay? So these trays I got off of Amazon. These are stackable, but they're also really great to put inside of your drawers so that if you are storing things that, you may not want on display necessarily, you can put these things in the drawers and they are lovely for keeping organized. Now I have rings and things here. I have some watches watches here, and then I have some additional rings and brooches in this tray. But I love to separate them. That way they're not all on top of each other. And if you are a costume jewelry wearer, you know that storing your metals together shortens the life of them. So this way they have independent trays so that they have their own home and everything can breathe. So this is one of my favorite things to do, using sort of either home decor, cupcake stands, trays, things like that for display and organization as well. So my sunglasses are all on this serving tray, which is just adorable. I found this at Home Goods, and this is the one place where I can come, I can grab a pair of sunnies depending on what I'm rocking, what I'm wearing, and I know that they are all here, but it's also beautiful, right? It's also pretty. So it just helps me appreciate, just appreciate the beauty that much more. And so we were talking about like kitchenware. So these are cupcake stands, or actually cake stands. I found these on Amazon also. I like to create different height and different dimensions in anytime I'm displaying absolutely anything. But girl, take your cake off of it and put your perfumes, put your facial spray. I have an award here, your candles. I have a pair of sunnies over here, and it's kind of like a catch-all. It's the catch-all concept, but it is different, and it has heights to it. And so that's another really, really cute way to just, display your things beautifully so that they're not all just like thrown together. I'll show you this too, speaking of cupcake. So this is definitely a dessert tier, okay? And I love the lovely marble on it, but I put it on one of my shelves and I just sit earrings on it. I was like, ooh, when I saw this in the store, I said, this will be adorable to sit my gold earrings on. Something like this will be beautiful on top of your bathroom counter or on top of a dresser, right? Because it holds a ton, but it also keeps everything in its own separate space and very, very visually appetizing. No pun intended. So cupcake tray, just saying. And speaking of using kitchen items for storing your things, this could go for your bathroom too. So this is my vanity area, but I love using wine glasses. These are glasses that I found at maybe it was Home Goods or Target, one of them. But I loved it because they have these beautiful little crystal butterflies on them. And I don't need them to drink out of, but I was like, you know what? They would be amazing for display. So I put all of my makeup brushes in here, and it's just so, so pretty. They're clear. I can see what I have instead of, using the acrylic, which is fine because I use that too, and I'll show you how. But also just using decorative little boxes to elevate. We talked about levels before, to sort of elevate your makeup experience, and then you can also store things inside of this. So girl, make it all beautiful. Okay, so we were talking about the acrylic trays. Girl, they come in clutch. They really, really, really do. I try to, if I'm going to use like an acrylic tray, which is fine, I tend to try to put something very, very elegant with it because it just makes it look a little bit more expensive, right? And so I have the little sister to this big sister here, and I sat this acrylic lipstick tray, which is girl straight from Amazon, on top of it. I love it because it just helps me keep everything together, and then I store the lipsticks upside down so that I can see the color. But this just makes getting dressed and putting my look together very, very easy. I have things that I throw in a drawer, trust me, I do. But things like this, it's just really nice to keep stored, open, so that you're not rummaging. That is the worst when you're trying to get out the house and it's like, where are my things? Girl, they're all organized. Now, I cannot say they're organized by no color, honey, ain't that good, but they are all there together for me when I need them. Okay, so your boxes, when you buy things, do you keep them or do you throw them away? Some people like to display them, which is nice. I like to use mine for storage because, like, why am I gonna go buy like a Rubbermaid or like a Tupperware box when I can just use an old handbag box, right? So on the inside of this, girl rollers, All the deep conditioning processing caps, girl, some cold wave rods, got all the colors what you need. They are all there for me, but you know, you wouldn't know because it's concealed in a cute little black Chanel. Let's see what's in this one over here. Girl, hair rollers. Some more hair rollers. So, you know, make it all for use for your good. These come in handy. And then I'm going to show you a different, if I do use it like a decorative box like these, you know, you've seen these. I got like probably 3 different sizes of these, but I actually put my scarves in these. So I'll show you, right? And they're all just inside of there, but it keeps it nice and tidy. I know where it is, and it's all about just keeping it organized but beautiful. Okay, so one of the things that I love to do for my clothing is also group together by silhouette. So I know when I'm getting dressed, it's like, oh, I feel like something long and flowy, right? So all of my longer garments are together. So this particular area is like where probably like the knee length and below things are, right? So there's some of all kinds of things mixed up in here, but I love it. And it's not necessarily by color. I can't say I'm doing that because that's like, whew, no, but it's definitely, a lot of the things are about how I want to feel for the day. And I organize by how I want to feel. So if I want to be covered up, if I want to be long and flowy, it's gonna be this area, right? And so, you know, I guess the takeaway here is just to make sure that you're grouping your things together. Try something other than color. Like, you know, like try the silhouette or based on how you want to feel. If you want to feel warm and cozy, put all your cozies, your fuzzies together, your leathers together, things like that. And I find it makes getting dressed so much easier. Okay, girl, so let me tell you, I actually was going to go to the store to find a tray, like a decorative tray to put all of my lotions on, because you know, we line the lotions up sometime on the top of the countertop, but I'm like, I want it to be beautiful, right? I want it to be aesthetically pleasing. So I was headed to the Home Goods to try to find me a tray, and I was like, no, you don't. You know you got a tray somewhere in this house that you ain't using, that you need to figure out how to use it in a better, smarter way. So I did. You know what I did? I took my pretty butt right on down to the kitchen, opened up some drawers. I was like, here's a serving tray that you are no longer using that you can repurpose. And what I ended up doing with it is displaying my lotions, because Bath & Body Works got me on a hold right now. Displaying my lotions in a beautiful way. I'll show you. Okay, so this is a serving tray that my husband actually, he picked up while he was at Home Goods about a year ago, because we was having an event and people was gonna be in the movie theater. He was like, it'd be nice just, you know, for them to sit the tray on the lap. Girl, we ain't used them trays since they was in the drawer. And I'm sure you got plenty of stuff like this that you can just dust off and just use and sit on top of the countertop so that it's not so conventional, right? And so what I have done is, this is a nice like braided leatherette. And then I had this this bowl, this almost, I'm gonna take it off so that you can see the colors. Like, you've seen things like this, you know, back in the day they would put like drab potpourri and stuff like that in it. I'm like, no, this will be beautiful for me to display all of my lotions. Why? So that I don't forget about them. I don't have lotion fatigue where I'm just using the same one over and over and over. I have the buffet. And so I can see all of my scents displayed in open air, and then I can pick and choose, you know, on any day of the week. And I just think it's just so pretty and cute. And then I have some additional skincare over here, but I'm loving this on top of the countertop for right now. But that's another thing that I use to display it beautifully. So those are some of the things that I'm doing to keep myself organized, but also keep it very pretty and keep it very beautiful. So let me know what you gravitated to, and let me know how you are organizing your things in your space as well. Be sure to comment and let me know. Turn your notifications on and subscribe to our channel. There is more goodness on the way. Also follow us on all our social channels. Myself, Charisjones, and also shop Sassy Jones. Until next time, live your best sassy life.